Hello, Algebra 1. I want to show you our Nearpod lesson that we did on September 17th and 18th maybe for your class. I'm going to present it to you in a way that you can do it from the video and you'll get credit for your classwork. So I'm going to show you our home screen where it is here, where you can find this. But you, again, can just type it in as we are. So if I click on my weekly learning, this was our activity last week, so it's the distributive property. Or you can use this. So go to joinnearpod.com, and the code is TABNC, and you can do it at your own pace, and then I will see that you have completed this work. All right, I am going to be lazy, copy this link and do it here. But no, let's do it the right way. I will go to join.nearpod.com and plug in my code. So join.nearpod.com, and my code is TABNC, and I'm going to put it all in capital letters, TABNC, just in case, and it should come up. Let's see how long. All right, beautiful. So I'm Kelly Homer, that's fine. Join lesson, distributive property. What does the word distribute mean, right? Well, if a teacher distributes the test, do only some students get the test? No, everybody gets the test, right? So distribute, I want you to think of as give to everyone, okay? So I'm going to write that down so that you can see it. Think of it as a way to give to everyone, all right? And by everyone, in this case, it's everyone that's inside the parentheses, right? So in this case, we're distributing with multiplication. How do we know it's multiplication? Well, it is a number next to parentheses. There's a lot of things in math, and I will point them out as we go, where there's these like invisible understandings. This is one of them. If a number is next to parentheses, there is an invisible multiplication symbol in there. So you got to know it. All right. Sorry, that's what it is. So if I want to give this multiplication to everyone, I'm going to say 2 times 4 plus 2 times 3. Right? Well, what is 2 times 4? Well, that's 8. 2 times 3 is 6. Add those together, it's 14. And some of you may say, but Ms. Homer, what about the order of operations? My dear Aunt Sally, right? I should have done the parentheses first. Okay, let's explore. So I'm going to erase this for a second. This still means multiplication. I'm just going to erase this for a second. Well, that's okay. And then I'm going to say, all right, 2 times my parentheses. I got to do first. Well, 4 plus 3 is 7. And then, so I did that. I have no there. I do have multiplication. 2 times 7 is 14. And you may say, that's way faster. It is. It is. It is the order of operations. It's the right way to do it. But we're going to see an example in a second of where you can't do that because there's something else happening here. So this distributive property, or what we just proved, is that the distributive property, whether you multiply it out, then add it together, as we did in the first one, or add it together, then multiply, you're going to get the same answer. So while we have a strict order of operations, and yes, you should always follow the order of operations, there are instances where you can't do the parentheses first, so we have this property that works. All right, let me clear off my writing. And let's see, just double checking that I was still recording. That would have been funny, talking to myself. Here's that example. I cannot add x plus 3. X could be 7, x could be a million, x could be a cow. I don't know what x is, right? It's just standing in there for a reason for a minute, so I can't add them. Well, what does it mean? Multiplication is repeated addition. So what I have here is I have 2 x plus 3s. I have x plus 3 and x plus 3. That is what this is saying right here. I have 2 of them. One of them, 2 of them. If I add those together by combining like terms, I have x and x, which is 2x, 3 and 3, which is 6, right? That's what I have. But what's going to happen if it's like 100 x plus 3's, right? Are you going to want to write that all down? No, no, you're not going to. That would be a waste of time and energy, so, and paper and pencil, and even just doing it on the computer would, we're not going to do that, all right? We are going to use the distributive property. All right. So this is the faster way. Instead of using addition, we can distribute, use multiplication, because I'm going to say it again. I'm going to write it again. Multiplication, nope, it didn't want to start to write, that's okay. Multiplication is repeated addition. Repeated addition. I need to work on my handwriting, right? So if I'm repeatedly adding something, I'm multiplying it. Okay, so this, I am going to distribute 2 to the x and 2 to the 3. So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 3 is 6, so there is my answer. All right. Again, anytime that you're like, wait, what did she say? Did she talk too fast? Remember, you can rewind, right? Good thing about YouTube. Open-ended question. So I want to use the distribution of 4 times 3x plus 2. So I can write my answer in here. Oh, I have to type it, right? Well, what am I doing? I am going to multiply 4 times 3x first. And I'm going to subtract from that, because there's a subtraction sign, 4 times 2. Oops, not 20, times 2, right? 4 times 3x and 4 times 2. That is going to equal to 12x minus 4 times 2 is 8. All right, and I would submit my answer. Da, 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 da. And now we have a few more. I'd like to see how you do on it without me telling you. This one, watch your sign, right? Because that negative 3x out there. All right, we're going to distribute to simplify. Got to put my face up. Okay, go away. There's me. Okay, that went away. All right, so I am going to use my pen. I'm going to write on this so that we can see. Here, I want to do 5 times 2x, which is 10x. And then 5, I could do my minus, bring down my minus. 5 times 1, which is 5, right? I also consider it and think about it as, you know, as times -1, and that'll give me my -5. You have to come up with a plan to not lose your positive and negative signs, because they're so easy to lose, right? They're small, they're just a little dash, but they're hugely important, because I would rather have $100 than have -$100, right? 100 and -100 are not the same thing. So that's that one. This one, I'm just going to distribute, then I'll match. We have 4 times 2x, and I'll do it this way, 8x, right? 4 times 2x. And now 4 times -7 will give me a -28, right? You can just think of it as I'm copying down my signs, copying down my signs. The reason I like it this way is just in case one of the other numbers is negative. If the outside number, the coefficient, is negative, I don't want to multiply it and get the wrong sign. So I do like to do it this way, but you are free to do as you would like. Again, we have 3 times 5x will be your 15x, and 3 times 2 is a +6. All right, so what we do on this slide is we connect them. All right, 10x minus 5, 10x minus 5, 8x minus 28, 8x minus 28. 15x plus 6, 15x plus 6. All right, well done, hooray. All right, continue, go on to the next one. Time to climb, right? So this is an activity that you can do Pick a character. I'll be a fox today. I'll start my character. And this is at my own pace, right? So I can do as I'd like. All right, this is 2 times 3x. Well, I multiply the numbers together and the x comes along for the ride because there's only one of them. 2 times 3 is 6, so this is 6x. And I trot up the hill. If you're with a class, you trot all together, but that's fine. Here it is again. Draw my pen. All right, 20. Excuse me. Sometimes I do that. I say the answer without reading the question. 2 times 10 is 20. All right. I'm going to click on that one. And move on. Hooray, the little guy came. And 3, 2, 1, 2. All right, I'm going to use my drawing tool so I can see here. We have 2 times 3x is 6x, and then 2 times positive 5 is a positive 10. So I'm going to select that, and there we go. The way they did it wrong here is they only did one. They didn't do the second number. They only did the first number, and on this one, they only did the second. Vice versa. They only did the first one, not the second. The other one second, not the first. Hooray, I beat myself. Okay. There's another practice one. I'd like you to try and go through it. Time to climb one more time. But that is essentially the lesson. I'm not going to show you those answers right now to see if you can do it on your own, right? It's not punitive. It's just, I want to see where you are right now. So please use that code. I will, let me see if I can grab it again. And the code is TABNANC, but it is in the beginning of this video. So please try to use that code so I can see, you can work at your own pace and I can see how you did. All right, bye.